Fresh. Had some good conversation, good fun. Let's get into it. Carlos Solorzano joining us today on the podcast, owner of Train to Win, right out here on the island.
Wow.
What, 3-4
You got my
miles
last
away?
name right.
Solorzano.
With the accent.
Yeah,
I love it.
Do a little bit of a roll if you want with the R, whatever.
I love it. I
need,
love
bro.
it. Listen, I'm ready.
Yeah, man. So tell us a little bit about what you do, right? Our studios are a couple miles away. Mostly personal training, some group stuff, mixing it in, right? So tell us a
Before
little
we
bit
get
about what
into
you do.
that,
Yeah.
hold on. Before we get into that,
do you want?
I want to say thank you for having me.
Bro, 100%.
Like, come on, bro. Look at this. Look where we're at.
Thanks for coming on. Same stuff. We got busy schedules. We're always trying to carve out time. I know baseball season's around the corner. We've been making time for that, which is
Baseball
great.
season
Glad to have
started
you.
the day
Well,
after it ended. Let's be real now.
100%.
Let's be real now. But
the
yeah,
off-season, you know.
what do you want to know?
Who are you?
Who am
Who
I?
is Carlos?
This is
in
a tough
the simplest way put, who is Carlos?
My ADHD is not going to be
what's
simple.
What's
All
your
right.
story?
Who's
Has ADHD. Check the box. Okay,
Yep,
go.
there you go. All right. Who's Carlos? I would say Carlos was and still is mentally a fat kid
Okay.
in a respectful manner.
Interesting.
The kid that went inside a pool with a T-shirt on.
I knew it.
Yeah, you knew it. You knew it. You could tell. You could tell. You could look at me and be like, wow, this kid used to be a big kid. It's okay. It is what it is. So I used to be a big kid. Was always, I would say, athletic. I don't know. I would say skilled. I played baseball, football, basketball. I wrestled for a few years.
College baseball player.
College baseball
was
player.
your
Shout
thing.
out. Was fun. But, yeah, I would say Carlos is a kid that was never truly is – it's hard for me to be comfortable in my own skin just because mentally I think I'm still that bigger guy. And now I'm just a bigger guy with less man boobies and a gut and just more muscle.
Sure. So where does a quick go around, right? You own a gym
Yeah.
for how many years now?
A little over 3.5 years.
Okay. So what's quick? You don't have to go deep into it, but there are a lot of people out there that come from, right? They're a product of them as a child. They're a product of their mentality, right? That mentality pulls from whatever they went through as a kid, right? It's that inner child literally called, right? So
Yeah.
where does that play a role and fit into you and you living the lifestyle of fitness and also just getting into business for fitness too and making that your full livelihood, right? Because a lot of people take it as a passion, but you made it a full-on project, right?
I think basically like me getting in shape, like let's go back, right?
Okay.
I was probably 225 pounds, but I was like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
I was a big kid. I remember I couldn't do a push-up. I couldn't do a pull-up. Like even running one pole, foul pole to foul pole, I was dry heaving.
Dying,
I'm like, I thought I ran 10 miles. So I think I definitely wanted to always do something that made an impact on people in a positive manner, but also like I wanted to do something where like it really meant something. It wasn't even worth it's not even worth the money. Yes, we need money to live, but like at the end of the day, if someone said you have food on the table, a roof over your head, I'm training. Like this is what I'm doing, like all day, every day. I'm just training. And I think how it kind of transitions to business is people come into a space that it's hard to go into a gym, even a commercial gym where you're like one of 1,000 people, let's just say, and like train in front of other people. So I wanted to create a space where like people can come in, feel comfortable of even the hardest part is starting, right? Like, as a trainer, business owner, it's very hard to get someone to start. They're probably thinking about it for maybe sometimes a year before they start. Then they call you. Then they say, hey, I got stuff going on. I got, can I see you in a month from now? Then they don't see you in a month. Then they might come. If you're nice to them, they'll probably come back 6 months later.
Yep.
And then you start them. Then you have them for a lifetime, And I would say that I basically wanted to create a product where people are comfortable with coming in. So the way my business is structured is you get your own private room. So for 45 minutes, you buy packages, a 12-pack, 24, 36, 48. For 45 minutes, it's you, the trainer, your own room. No one else is using your space. So how I think my mentality of it is there's so many excuses not to start. I try to cut down at least one excuse of not feeling comfortable.
Yep.
So
I love that.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's true. It's taking your personality and kind of what you went through and seeing what kind of that internalized human struggle that everybody has. Fitness is the main one probably with people, just because they have to put in the work. They have to figure out how to get started. They don't know how to use their bodies. They're self-conscious of their body, but they're going to fix their body, right?
Yep.
But across the board, I feel like that biggest human mental hindrance is always that how to start. People wait for the perfect time. They always look for the perfect something, right? I find myself not in fitness anymore, but just always in life, right? Is this how do I find the perfect gift, birthday gift, right? And then it just leads to procrastination.
Yep.
Wheels are spinning. A couple days later, I'm like, I should have ordered that thing already that I knew that my wife was going to like now, right? And it's like just those little simple things can hinder the actual process of just like, it's so much easier if you just start. Same thing with business, right? People will struggle and always sit comfortable rather than try to push themselves to do the next thing and get into the next thing to make progress.
It's never the perfect time. Like,
Yeah.
it's really never. Even let's talk about a gift, right? Like, there's been scenarios where like I wanted to get like a dope gift for a friend or a family member, and I didn't pull the trigger soon enough. So the shipping time is like a week. I need it in
like,
2 days. I'm like, damn it.
You end up spending more money for shipping when you didn't have to.
Or you could even spend more money for shipping and it doesn't even come in.
That's
so now
true.
I have a plan B where, like, I don't know. I'm the type of person where when I do something, it's like 110% authentic no matter what. Like, good, bad, whatever it is. So, like, you know, I just feel like whenever I do something, I never want it to be half-ass.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like even the gift or like business. Like, it's weird because there's never the perfect time. Like, even going back to how I had the opportunity to like start my business.
Yeah.
My best friend's mom called me randomly. So she called me randomly. I was 3 to 5 minutes away from work. I was about to start my bartending shift. And she goes, hey, long story short, I've been going to this gym for a couple years. He wants to sell it. I think we could buy it for a good price.
Guy Bob.
Yeah, we bought it off Bob. And she's known Bob for over 25 years.
Crazy.
So it's crazy how, and I'll tell you the whole story. Don't worry. I know we just got
we have
started.
crossover paths too.
Oh, we're going to get into that. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
And so, I remember going into work. I looked at my other bartender and I said, dude, I just bought a gym. Like, so we didn't sign any paperwork. We didn't even look at the place. But, like, like, when you really love something and you've been doing something, and the only thing in my mind was, like, how do I go full-time server bartender to my full-time training, right? Because money does play a factor.
Yeah.
Like, you could love something so much, but let's be real. If you can't even, like, have money to get to the gym or do, like, it's not going to work. You have to be strategic about it. You can't, I love training. And like I said before, like, if someone gave me a roof and food over my head, yes, would I train? Of course. But, as you get older, I have a wife now. I want kids.
Yep.
I also, my mom struggled where I want to retire her. I want her to look at me and be like, I want to look at my mom and be like, hey, no matter what you need, I got you. Like, no worry in the world. So, you just got to be strategic with it.
Oh, I love that. I was going to go back to a point. It's also the factor of, right, like we have the passion for that. You see what you're drawn to, but money is a factor because it's life. Everyone needs money for life, right? So getting to that point of not freedom, but investing into different things, putting your time into different things now for yourself, it almost feels like the opportunity, right, presents itself.
Yeah.
It becomes an easy yes. Sometimes you need that partner that goes in with you, right? That you need the opportunity to present itself. The space happens to fall in the right timing, right place, and you're bartending and you're like, whoa, like, I'm putting in a ton of hours. Now you own a gym. You probably put in double or triple the amount of hours that you did bartending, but it's for you and it's for your passion and it's for the direct line of everything that you're doing to grow yourself, your clients, help people, and put everything in that bucket, right? Which is pretty crazy.
It's a 24/7 job, honestly, because I work Monday through Saturday. I'm done at 1 o'clock. Usually 12. I take my own little class, and I'm done at 1, let's say. I'm out of the building 1:15, 1:20. But immediately my brain is switching to, okay, I know this person. I have to accommodate this person this week because they have a doctor's appointment. Then, So immediately it's a 24/7 job.
Yeah.
And also I have my phone on me always. And there's, certain people have rules like, hey, I'm not answering, anyone past 5. In my business, it actually helps me to answer more.
Yeah.
Because then you can move people around. And it's very weird. I always say this, like, it always works out. It really does. No, the timing of it. People have asked me, how do you fit 30, 40, 50, 60 sessions in a week? I don't know.
Yeah.
It just works. Like, I got good at scheduling. I have amazing clients where, like, 90% of the clients are fixed times and the other 10 are floaters. And they understand they're floaters. And I think that's something you establish from the beginning because they realize, like, hey, I'm working out once a week, let's say. It's not that it's not fair, but they're cool about, like, hey, I'm a floater. You can move me between 10 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah. And that makes
awesome.
it easy.
You got it. Yeah. People work from home. It's just, I also think after COVID, it's a different industry. Like, people are more flexible, but at the same time, it's people want to leave the house. People want to leave the house. They want to be social. And even before COVID or anything, I think it's important to leave the house and be social because you have to gain, I think it's just, not that you have to gain confidence, but it keeps your confidence. You have to know how to navigate through society. Like, I think that's very, very important. Like, anything you do, like if you go to the supermarket, you should be able to be like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Have a good day. It's like there's some people that don't know how to do that.
People lack it. I feel like it's also in just today's phone and instant gratified world where everyone's attached to their phones and kids are raised that way and there's no social cues or socialization. Naturally, like we grew up having to call our friends probably over the phone, right? Like we were the last generation that had to pick up the phone, call the parent.
Do you remember the
off
beeper?
The class list.
Do you remember the beeper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the
Bro,
beeper.
Crazy. So like I just answer my friend's mom picks up the phone. Hey, it's TJ. Is so and so there? Oh, but like seeing if he could hang out today at 3. Like that was a skill that's almost not a thing or doesn't have to be a thing because stuff is so quick and transactional on the phone. But that carries into like I was a shy kid. My parents couldn't get me on a baseball field when I was playing t-ball. Right then I was like, oh, I love pitching, and I grew out of my shell. And then I was like,
you were shy.
I was a really shy.
I was
kid.
really shy.
Then
too.
I was like the center of focus as a pitcher, right? And I was like, oh, this is my sense of control. Then you figure out the games you have to play to build your own self-confidence. Pushing myself in the industry, right? When I started
what age did you like? What age did you kind of shell out of that?
I think
shyness?
more so like college,
Me
freshman,
too.
sophomore year college.
Me too, freshman
going to
year.
a big school, but knowing who I was and sticking to my guns more so.
Yeah. Do you think you knew who you were because of the work you did before? Like, did you do that self-work? Or did you think like...
I don't think it was self-work. I think
it just came together.
I think I had like, good and bad, but I think I'm grateful that I had like an ego to me. I had that self-righteous thing that was like...
So you know you're an asshole.
The shy kid. Oh, I'm an asshole, yeah.
You know you're a dick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody knows that.
I get it.
Everybody knows that.
That's fine. Listen, at the end of the day, as long as you know and you're consistent with it, you have to appreciate it.
You have to appreciate it.
That's it, baby.
But like in all seriousness, like I think that I'm grateful for that, but learning how to navigate my ego and saying like this is actually going to be hard. You got to push through it. You like be careful what you ask for. And now you're in a social setting, or now you're at a big school. Now you're socializing. Now you're introducing yourself. Now you're saying your name in front of classmates. It's like, okay, like I thought that I was great because I didn't do this, or I did do this, or I went to the gym early on a Saturday when kids were hungover, right? But then it's like, nah, like I got to keep engineering myself and like connecting with my crews of people, but also be very open-minded and learn how I can properly socialize and constantly grow myself to that. Because I went from shy kid that kind of knew what I wanted, but the ego was comfortable, right? You got to break that down, I feel like. And then it translated out, and then started connecting, growing, working out in the gym a ton in college, building my confidence, still keeping my values.
How much do you contribute working out to your confidence? Would you say 100%?
I think a lot.
Like 90%?
I think a lot, because the physical body image, of like once I started to put like literally like a t-shirt on, being a chubby kid in middle school, I lost a lot of weight because I was going through like, what is eating healthy? What does this look like?
Did you have a growth spurt, or you just lost weight?
I had a little bit of a growth spurt, but I had I've said this on podcasts before. This Japanese guy, this trainer, is Shingo. Shout out to him.
I know Shingo.
You know
Yeah,
Shingo?
of course I know
yeah,
Shingo.
Hell yeah, bro. Baseball shit. We're
dude,
Long Island baseball
dude,
players,
come on,
bro.
come
100%.
on.
Shingo Mitsumori.
I played 2
shout
or
out
3
to you,
games
bro.
with Shingo.
Bro, he literally told me
Yeah.
we had our varsity baseball coach got a group of kids and pulled some 9th graders and JV guys up to the varsity workouts, and we did winter workouts. He was the trainer at CGI back in the day in Comac. And, bro, he would eat like sushi a little bit if he had to get a meal in quick while we were about to go in and train. He had like a cookie one day, and he was like, nah, like you can't eat this because you can't have these calories, blah, blah, blah. He gave it to Jesse Matos. He gave the cookie to Jesse Matos.
Did he?
Bro. Yeah. No,
Jesse's good for it.
Yeah.
Jesse's in good
Jesse,
shape.
because he was skinny, bro. Always skinny. But I was like, oh, shit.
Say lean,
So
bro.
that
Don't
was,
call our boy skinny.
Bro, 2009, freshman year of high school, I went from like my mile time improved 2 minutes. I was like, the mentality now is different. The work is different, like applied work, not just like push-ups in front of the TV and then I feel motivated. It's like, no, like this shit's different. Like it's real. There's way more work that goes in to actually being successful and making change. He had a huge mental component that he instilled in me.
So he basically, he turned that confidence?
I think he turned that
bulb on?
confidence because I took to
Shingo,
that
yeah.
mindset because he was a ball player. He was very strict. He told us how he grew up, what he did, what his values were. And then I went back to him and was training with him a little bit at his spot once he opened his torque spot back in the day.
Yeah, I remember the torque spot. I had some friends that went
14, 15 years ago probably now. But that just built my mindset. I would come to college. I would do some workouts at his spot. I would throw. But I think the workout mentality, once I started doing it on my own, which I'm sure you felt too, was just like, oh, the sense of empowerment, control, but I was putting difficult things on myself in the gym and pushing through them. So it was like, I'm giving myself this struggle, I'm succeeding. I'm giving myself this struggle, I'm succeeding. And I was like, oh shit, I'm the man. Like, let's do this. Like, and then I was like, what's the I'm the man mentality? Let's carry that into life. And that's just kind of almost how I engineered it in my head of like, show up, always be the person that talks and make people comfortable in the room if they're not comfortable, because chances are they have the same issues that you do. So just be the one that talks because everyone wants to be comfortable. So why not put that out there? And it makes everything easier. And then going back to where we came from and started kind of crossing paths, 2017, Superior Athletics, intern with Bill, right? Awesome dude, sick, very knowledgeable guy, great system, bringing everything up in Farmingdale. Interning on the athlete side, the strength side. There was a swap up with facilities, then a couple coaches left. They moved on to their own thing, successful, and I switched and I came in as the lead coach. But that summer interning and then going in as lead coach, I started coaching these people.
How many years did you intern there before you turned into a coach?
It was like a solid 3.5 month, probably summer internship. College, like from like the mid-May until August.
Well, I mean, that's a quick
and
scale.
then I
That's
came
a quick
back,
scale up,
and
though.
I was
that's
like,
a quick scale
I
up.
came into coaching classes 6 a.m. and I was running it. But I remember like one of the days of like, hey, we're going to do this exercise, try this, do this. And then when you go home, you should try to eat this. And like a 52-year-old man that owned a business and had a whole family and shit was like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't realize that. Wow, like you have so much knowledge. And I was like, I drove home that day and I was like, this dude has a whole life. He's an adult, and I'm an adult now too. And I'm like, whoa, like an adult is not what you think an adult is, or the knowledge is not what you think it really is. And I'm like, I have something I could provide to these people. So then I think after school that coaching, becoming that coaching vibe because I had to be a leader, was like, oh wow, like people are taking to me, which
you were thrown in the fire, technically.
That's it.
Because 3.5 months to be an intern is not a long time.
I remember I walked in one day and he's like, yo, Teej, you're going to lead speed class today. We got 12 athletes coming in. 3 of them are D1 players, bunch, and a couple others, little kids that need a lot of help. I was like, oh, he goes, you're going to draw out a linear speed day today, and we're going to work this, this, and this, draw it out. It's going to be 45 minutes to get them into a lift. Don't go overtime. We're good. And I was like, oh, shit, they're coming in 15 minutes. And I was like, all right, let's do this.
Listen, and it's funny because I think I started.
Yeah, what was your? How long were you there? Because I left in February-ish.
It was weird
January
because
2019, and then you came in, right?
Yeah. I came in. I don't know, maybe a few months after you. Maybe it could be weeks.
Literally
If I check my phone, I'm sure I can get the same date. I just don't remember. But yeah, so my friend Nick Girardi, he basically, shout out Nick. It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, great guy.
Yesterday or 2 days ago. Great guy, great athlete, sick athlete.
Nuts.
Like unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like I think he topped out at like 96 from the left side. Like just could hit. Like great athlete.
Yeah.
But I remember working at Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza, And I was, whenever he would come in with his
Great
family or anything, dude, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, sick. I need a 50 stack just to the face. But see, do you see where that kid came out?
Bro, me too.
The
I
kid
love
came
food.
out
Yeah,
again.
100%, bro.
I can't help it. But listen, I'm on a diet. Shout out Bam. I'm being good. Blah blah blah. But so Nick came in, and I always, I have a lot of respect, not even just for him, but just for people. Like when people come in, be like, hey, what's up? Good to see you. How's life? Just talk to them. Simple.
Be normal.
Be normal. Literally be normal.
Yeah.
So he came in, and he always dropped me names like, yo, you have to listen to this guy's pod. You have to just talk, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Like, he loved it. He was going to Billy for a while. He knew Billy for years. So he finally looked at me and goes, yo, you should call Bill. Just see
Were
what
you
he has
interested
for
in
you.
training at that point, or were you kind of
no?
Were you personal training on your own at all, or were
At
you
that
just
point,
trying to find how to get?
I was
into
trying
the
to find
industry?
my first internship.
Gotcha. Okay.
So Superior Athletics was my first internship. So basically, what I did was Bill gave me a great opportunity.
Cool.
He wanted me to be there for a couple years and learn the system. I just on the financial standpoint, there's no way I could do that.
Yeah.
Just because I had to make money just for not even myself, but my mom or my family, anyone. I had to find a way to contribute a decent amount.
Yes.
So Billy said, hey, this is what you could do. You can come anytime we're open.
Dope.
Whenever you want. I said, okay, cool. So I tried to go there as much as I could and just learn. And it was cool. Even one of the first things I learned was a 90-90 hip lift. Why is that important?
Yeah.
Because it teaches someone how to breathe.
It's so funny.
It wakes up your hammies.
Bro, it's almost
core,
like we
everything.
put that into a lot of our things. I've done it, it's a lot of my training overall, but it's funny, learning a certain pelvic integration and position that's not just strength training.
Huge.
Was a switch went off in my mind. It's so funny. It's almost corny to me now. Bro, 99. It was whoa. Any coaches I've taught or anything that I've had that's integrated it in the right way, it's just and then when I started really connecting the dots, it was oh, there's so much more out here.
But so what's cool is let me go back a little bit.
Do it,
right?
do it.
So this is dope. So my boy David Carlone. So one of my first jobs was Synergy Fitness in Syosset.
Okay.
They closed years ago, but so that was one of my first jobs. And in my head, I was like, all right, gym. I did some sales at 18 years old. I worked the front desk, and I was always, I was friendly, but I was still I was turning the page of being shy, but I was definitely still a little shy. But I was, I want members to feel good about themselves. And
You were learning.
I was learning, So my buddy David Carlone started working there. Small world. I played Pee Wee football with his brother. His brother played at Army.
Wow.
Big time,
Dope.
Big kid, strong kid, really nice family. The family went there, so I started training with him when we both worked at Synergy, when we both wouldn't be working.
Yep.
And he taught me mobility. He taught me not only just mobility, but all right, let's do a quick warm up. Our warm up was this. I'll tell you to a T. It was, the ropes. The ropes.
Yep.
So we did triceps, and then we would go biceps. Then we did We'll basically do a static shoulder, like a push-up.
Gotcha.
But at the bottom position, just to warm up your shoulders.
Cool.
Do couple sets of push-ups, some squats, and it's just different variations of it. Let's just keep it simple, just for the pod.
Yeah.
But just different variations. So he learned because he played football at Nassau for 2 years,
Okay.
and the years that he played, these guys were playing they transfer to Alabama, LSU,
big athletes.
Huge D1 schools, SEC. He was a starting linebacker there. They're not throwing a random Joe Schmo to be a starting linebacker.
Yeah.
Even at Nassau Community College, these guys are. The difference is they're willing to die on the field. That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
So he used to go. Franco, the one in Jersey. It's not
No.
James. It's not James Franco. I always forget. So it's the Franco Academy.
Okay.
So or Fusco or Franco, I don't know. My brain right now.
Go ahead. Yeah,
anyway, yeah. So this guy would train D1 athletes, draft prospects, everything. Dave used to drive there at 3:30 in the morning.
Wow.
4 o'clock in the morning. Be there 2 to 3 times a week.
Wow.
So he was learning that system. So yeah, my brother taught me to work out the bodybuilding style, which was phenomenal because without him, I wouldn't be who I am. There's no shot. Like, he introduced that. He got my mind rolling. I lost 60 pounds, my brother. Then you have, 60 pounds. I didn't have soda or fast food for over 3 years. Then I got Dave, where like at 18, he taught me like mobility and like just, we're going to do a 5x5. I'll never forget. We did the, who was the safety for the Jets? Leonard? I don't know. We did some crazy workout, right? 4-minute squat, 4-minute bench press.
Okay.
I think it was 4-minute RDL, 4-minute leg press, 4-minute leg extensions. Jeez. Dude, it was the hardest thing I've ever fucking done. I had 135 on my back on the squat. I'm surprised I didn't fall.
That's crazy.
He put up 315 on his back.
Yeah.
For 4 straight minutes.
Yeah.
People don't realize how tough that is. Like, perfect form. Like, perfect.
Yeah.
And so he kind of got my head spinning too. I was like, wow, like there's a lot to this. Like, it's not just that.
Yeah.
It's that. Then Nick introduced me to Billy, and then Billy, the first 90. And the first meeting I had with Billy, like the first thing he said to me was this: Carlos, do you like training yourself more than you like training others, or do you like training others more than yourself? And I looked at him, I was like, I can't answer that. He goes, good, you're smart. Because I didn't have experience. I didn't know. I didn't train enough people. I didn't know like if I liked it or not. And years down the line. So what is that? 2017?
2019 probably at that point with Bill.
No.
Yeah, that's when I stopped. Early 2019.
Oh, I started before that.
No, because I left in 2019.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
2019 or 2017?
2019. I started in 2017. Yep.
All right. Well, anyway.
I mean, dude,
I lose track, man.
At this point,
the years, like
6,
like
7
our days are just
8 years. Yeah.
6, 7. You're trying to be like that.
No, dude.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Stop the pod. We're done.
See you later.
So I started right after you, and I had a great opportunity to just go and learn from Dom. And Dom was running the program, and they were really cool about it. Like,
Bro,
Billy.
7.5 years ago, though. That's a long time. I was going to say, like, COVID was 6 years ago at this point. That was 7+. Wow,
I thought it was long. If it was longer, I lose track.
Yeah,
I really lose track.
We've been hustling, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're interrupting me again. That's fine. So basically, so Billy gave me a great opportunity. Dom taught me a lot. And then shortly after that, I was doing 2 internships. I worked at so it was at Pro Game Athletics.
Okay.
It was in Bayshore. It was in Bayshore.
Okay.
So this woman that I used to work with at Anthony's Cold Pizza, she DM'd me and said, hey, I think you should reach out to Pro Game Athletics. They run like a fitness thing there. And Anthony DiLorenzo runs it. So I was like, all right. I remember being in my car. I worked out, and I remember like changing my car to look like semi-professional because I was just sweaty and stuff. I was like, dude, I don't even want to go to this thing. Like, I already have an internship. I'm just going because I told her I was gonna go.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and he gave me a good opportunity to do the same thing. Like, hey, whenever you want to come learn, and like, he basically was in good shape. Like, there was clients there, and like, I just loved training so much that I showed up there 4 a.m., 5 a.m., trained, and stayed for classes. Like, I was so tired sometimes. I was taking like an hour nap in between the day because then I had to go work a bartending shift.
Yeah.
So I was working. I was working.
You're burning out a bunch of ends.
Dude, it was crazy. I was just driving 40 minutes at 4 a.m. just to train, then stay, then train some more, and then like go to a bartending shift, and just I don't know. I loved it. So I'm a big believer in like, when you dive into something, you got to really dive in. Like, the environment is completely like, that's what you need to do for you to be great at what you do. And it's not just me saying this. I listen, if you look at like my save page on like Instagram or Facebook, it's all training. It's all like self-motivational talks, because you really have to, I'm not saying inspire yourself, but like you really have to motivate yourself on every day, every second.
It's easy to get distracted too, because
Yeah.
in the world like where the phone shows you so much.
Definitely.
There's so many people doing so many different things, or how to get this money, make this money, do
Then
this
you start
for that,
doubting
make
yourself.
this.
You're like, hey, how's this guy making 20,000 a minute, which is not true, by the way. That is not reality.
What that is and what true entrepreneurship and building business is.
They're all broke at first.
You got to go deep on
broke.
what it is. A lot becomes a distraction.
Yep.
Right? Unless you're like, you learn that sense of seriousness for yourself and that, right? That's kind of single head down, straight line forward type of mentality to keep
and
working.
It's tough. How do you put your head down? Only think about that when you have family, when you have, just your friends you have to accommodate, when you have just different responsibilities, And, just going back. So I was there for like a year and a half, 2 years, and like, whatever. I don't know if we had a falling out, but like it gets to a point where if you don't feel like an appreciation where like, I think I'm a leader. And I just like was maybe born to be a leader, or maybe just over the years just learned how to be a leader. I'm not really sure. I've asked that question. Like, let me ask you a question. Do you think you're born to be a leader? Or do you think you can actually try to fill the role of being a leader? Like, what do you think?
I think like certain people just have things in them, period, genetically, that they feel and they can kind of output.
Do you think from its experiences, genetics, and
I think
leadership?
I think it's a lot of experience driven, but I think that there's certain people who don't have it in them, so it's not going to be pulled out of them, right? I think that there are certain people that are meant to be either leaders or meant to fit in other places. You know what I'm saying? I think because I think that
which is okay too.
Yeah,
because you need your systems. You need people to help you for sure.
Yeah, I think there's a certain sense that you have. That a person might have versus doesn't have in that sense. It's very general.
Yeah.
But
and I think
life pulls it out of you.
Yeah.
I think life pulls it out of you, and what you consume and how early you start to develop that or grow that inside of you, that can proliferate into something that's truly a leader. Yeah.
I also think like just to finish that thought is like, I knew I could lead, and I know I could, and I'm not saying I'm a perfect leader, but I know that eventually I'll be able to lead more.
Yeah.
It's tough because like even that scenario, I think that individual wanted to be a leader, and he just wanted me to be right behind them.
Yeah.
Which is like weird. Yeah. Because
I think
it's just like it's partnerships. Like partnerships are, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's a difference between a true leader and someone who's like falsely trying to manufacture their ability to be a leader.
Yeah.
Right? It's like ego versus truth in a way. Yeah. Right? It's like how do you build yourself to be an increasingly better leader, and how do you constantly check yourself? There's a difference between someone being a dictator or a leader, right? There's a difference between someone being a boss or leading by example. Right. And wanting the best for people rather than wanting to tell people to do everything that they need to do. Yeah. So I think that true leadership is in that truth form of being able to push people to be better, being able to want people to grow and exceed, whether they're next to you, under you, above you, whatever, just period. Right. It's like there's no ego involved. There's only ego involved for gathering more, put more people on your back or in your car, and you're driving with them, and you're trying to build a bigger car, and you're trying to increase their ability as well to direct and help you.
Yeah, and
also, period.
Like, but going back to like, not even going back, but just a timing aspect. Like during all this, it's, I got the call from my partner now, my best friend's mom, and said, "Hey, I got this spot," and then I had the opportunity because I've wanted this. Like it wasn't even a question.
Yeah,
like
I knew for myself too that I saw that gym. I told you.
I know that
in-home that I was training too.
You literally went to check it out.
Right before COVID, I connected with them. They lived around the corner. I was ran into the guy one day, literally running around my block, and trained the husband, wife. And he was like, "Oh, my buddy has a gym. I've known him for a while. He's been there for 20 plus years, 25 years." And it was Bob. It was that guy. It was that gym. I met him, went in, saw it, and I was like, "Nah, it's not the right time for me for this."
You weren't feeling it.
I knew it, but I knew that it wasn't, and I felt it. Whether it was, but I could never tell at that point too. Was like, am I being shy? Am I being a little bitch, or is it like really not there? But either way, it wasn't the time. It didn't present itself to me to be like, "Oh, that's it." You got the opportunity, saw it a couple years down the road, and you were like, "This is it."
Yeah.
Boom. Which is crazy.
Dude, it's wild, it's crazy to think about that. Think about like my first internship, you were the head coach there.
Nuts.
Then you saw this gym that I'm in now, which I'm gonna be there. I want to renew the lease.
Yep.
I still have another year and a half, but I want to be there.
Dope spot, and there's a lot more you could do
fun.
with it too,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure. It's fun. It's good, and it's like going back to spots is like, why do you even want to talk to me or be my friend? You're my competition, aren't you?
Bro, I don't want to be your friend. You
That's
keep your
what I
enemies
mean.
closer.
See, there you
keep
go.
your enemies.
There you go.
No,
That's the shit I'm talking
because
about. You know what I'm saying? Like, why? But let's talk about it. Like, even a lot of people are,
Bro,
people
like,
get weird. They're like, yo, why would you like?
Yeah.
Not that someone said this to me, but like maybe it's a me thing. But there are people out there. I'm sure it's like, yo, why are you training with someone or friends with someone that has a gym 10 minutes away from you? Aren't you scared he's gonna steal your competition?
Because the more people you can connect with, especially in your industry, the more you can grow and they can grow together.
Yeah.
And scarcity mindset closes so many more doors than it opens for yourself.
Yep.
And it puts those people to an end. And they hold limiting mindsets and negative connotations on life and those around them, period, I think. And I think that, like, that's just not who I am. Bro, there's enough for us to open up anything that we want to open up and do anything we want to do and have millions of dollars flowing through our businesses simultaneously, a couple miles away from each other.
Yep.
Same as anybody else who has the gym. Why am I worried? I'm also like, I trust that I'm good. My product's good. You trust your product's good. You're good. There's always going to be people out there that want to work with people.
Yeah.
If there's someone that can't come to the village and lives out there and they're asking me, but they won't drive, I'll refer them to you easily. Why? Because it's good rapport for both of us. It's good branding for both of us. It reflects positively for all of us.
Someone that lives, I'm not going to give your, potential new spot, but, someone that lives, near to potentially new spot that you're looking at. I don't know if you released that, but
soon.
Yeah, maybe soon. Who knows? Or maybe you don't. Maybe you stay where you are. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all about what's convenient for the client.
Yeah.
It's not if someone calls me and says, "Hey, I only have this spot." If I tell them I only have, let's just say a 9 a.m., but they want to train at 7, it's closer to them. What am I not going to give it to you? Like that would be foolish of me.
Yeah, but it's also like I want the best interest in the people that I'm serving too. Right?
Of course.
It's the best interest in the people, and there's no room to not be a good person. Right? Like, what is breaking down any other people around you that you think you're a threat? It's, to be honest, it's like the bulk of it is insecurity for people that I think want to shoot people down or not. Like, why would I not want to talk to you, work with you? We have conversation, we exchange stuff with business.
We're
maybe
baseball players. Come on.
Got you to play this year. Got you to play, man.
6 years out of the game.
He's
you got
gonna
me to
get
play.
shelled this year.
No
unfortunately,
shot, dude.
But,
no way.
yeah.
If I get my arm slot, it's over.
Break it to him.
If I get my arm slot down, it's over. I'm telling you,
bro. But we can say even that you're not insecure. We were insecure fat kids at one point. We were shy as shit.
Yeah.
But like people let their insecurities live and dictate their lives. And it seeps in, and I think that it controls most people. It controls a lot of how they function today because they haven't worked through those things and seen themselves or really seen themselves and seen what they could be versus what their insecurities say that they are. And I think that just is what it is with the business thing too. Like, I don't care, bro. I want you to do the best that you can, make as much as you want to make. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. People get weird with certain things, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm almost too open sometimes, and my wife's like, don't do this. But like,
for
I'm
sure.
Like, no, I'm
but
like,
I think it's
you're right. But
they're protecting you, like your wife's protecting you.
I don't have any insecurities. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Right?
Me
It's
too.
like,
Even my wife says the same thing. She's like, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really have anything. Like, there's not much to hide. Like, I just want to help people and help even other business owners. Like, you helped me tremendously already. Like,
I appreciate it.
Like, I don't help you because I'm not helping you. But no, I get it. Like, yeah, it's just like the little things. Like, it's not even helping on the business standpoint. It's like, hey, like, you need a contractor. You need this. Or like, I told you, I can't even see your 75-mile-an-hour fastball that I can't catch it right now.
That's crazy.
I can't even see the eyes, like
78.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. 78, maybe 79. But you gave me an eye doctor to maybe go.
Did you go,
check.
by the way?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but I need to call.
Cool.
Like that's on my list of 45 things.
But that's what it's about, dude. Like, why? Like, if you also could tell genuine energy.
Yeah.
What a person is, kind of, right? Like how they respond, how you talk, like.
It's the vibe.
What the hell is
that?
It's the
vibe. Like, anyone can say anything to you.
Yeah.
but you can feel the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, people
Yeah.
can say the nicest things to you to your face, but like you can feel it. Energy's
Yeah.
a thing. I'm big into energy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like over a crystal and like no, that's
Yeah.
not. I'm not talking about energy like that. And which if you are, that's totally
Yeah.
fine. I'm just
No,
saying
but it's
like
real energy.
It's
Energy
real,
exchange on a
real
daily
energy,
basis.
and it's even
Yeah.
timing, right? Like maybe if we connected 2.5 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I would have looked at you and be like, bro, I'm so stressed out. I don't even know how the fuck I'm gonna pay for my bills in 2 days.
Yeah.
Like I can't talk anything right now. And yeah, that's real life. Like when you first start a business, like we were talking on the way here on our walk here, right? And as you grow, not even just the business, but personal level, and just like you want to start a family or just different, right? There's different challenges and different opportunities that you have to fulfill.
Yeah.
Like, I want to have kids soon. The business is doing well, but there's always room to grow.
Yeah.
It's sustainable, but there's always room to grow because
Yep.
like you and me talked about, I want to feed and get more trainers. I want to feed other trainers because I'm only one person.
100%.
Like
as you should, to grow with the couple guys you got, add on, do right. That's just a
yeah,
product
and
of like,
it's also fair for the community.
Yeah.
Like if I have more trainers, I can fulfill more.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that they can't go to any other gym, but like, I mean, your own private room, decent price point.
yeah, you're setting yourself up to sell those trainers that come in as well, to be able to sell your business to clients, but to
the
coaches
trainers,
that
you're
you could
right.
be a part
So,
of, bro.
so that's
Like,
why
yeah.
they don't have to wait for the machine.
Yeah.
They don't have to wait for the dumbbells, the bench. Hey, you using that? No, you're using that. No one's using that but you for 45 minutes. So like that's a good point that you say that,
Yeah. I think like that's also what's missing in the industry is people, and this was kind of going to be a point I wanted to hit on, of like the honesty and like the realizing what their product is and realizing what they actually want to do with it and where they want to go and grow the business and grow and give to the trainers and give to the clients and connect in the industry, and they're not willing to learn. I feel like those are all problems in the industry with a lot of these places that I feel like have popped up or are popped up or have failed. I'm saying even over decades, I'm sure, right? Because business is hard. Business is not easy.
Very hard. Yeah.
But all you got to do is be a good person. All you got to do is be easy to connect with, right? All you got to do is try to check yourself all the time and see why you're valuable and see why your brand has value in it and what can you do to grow that, to instill it into other people, to grow the gym, and what is your model and what, right? Like
people want you want your clients. No,
yeah.
It's okay. Like I mean, I'm here. I know you got clients, but I'm here. I got some time.
I
know,
got no clients. I'm hanging out.
But I look at it as like your client should want to give you money. My mindset is this: personal training is not cheap. Group training is not cheap. Nothing is cheap anymore. Let's be real. So when that client has that session with you on the walk to the car, they should, in a nice way, be like, wow, the value I'm getting here is like 3x, 2x. Like they should never over deliver. They should never feel like they get under delivered. And I'm not saying every session has to be balls to the wall, go crazy. Like you're not trying to hurt them. Like you don't know if they just went to, I don't know, like to China or India. They just did a 20 hour. Like you have to meet people where they're at. You really do. I get you have a program. Let's say you have 10 exercises to do. Okay, well, if they're dry heaving at number 6, maybe you cut it short and do more mobility, or maybe you cut it short and maybe they just want to talk to you for the last 5 minutes.
The plan
and
can
that's
forever
okay.
be changed. Yeah,
that's it. Programs need to change because anyone can ChatGPT it. Anyone can write a program. Anyone could do it. Yeah. It's not hard.
I think that's what's missing also in the industry is there's a lot of business in general, not even just in training with some of the gyms you see that go hypey on social media, is just business in general goes hype, and people can exhibit a false sense of showiness versus like, and they almost don't even realize what their true business product and what the concept is that they should be running and how to connect with people past that. Like I had a recent talk with my coaches of saying like what gets someone in is not what keeps them, right? What gets someone in might be a result someone got that they saw, a picture of the gym, it looks clean. The opportunity to train in your own room with a one-on-one trainer, but like they don't care about that after they've been in there for a couple weeks, months, years. It's the real connectivity. It's the real pivoting.
And you being cool, basis. Like life happens.
Yeah, and the care. Yeah,
like if someone's 5 minutes late, what do you say? You're late. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
no.
Shit,
like yeah, no, of course you do. I know. You're like unbelievable. I've never seen anyone. You're late. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you don't know that they almost got in 4 car accidents on the way to your gym. They're dealing with their own personal things, and they feel like shit. So what are you gonna give them shit when they walk in? No, you'd be like, hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it. You need a second? What can I do for you right now? You have to ask people. And does it come from my serving experience? Maybe, but I also
definitely
plays a role. But I also think like if someone makes 10x what I make, I'm happy for them. Like we talked about before, like if you're making more money than me, great, dude. Mm-hmm. Like how can we make even more? Because my job is to push you. Like even friendly competition, or I'm not friendly though. Competition. At the end of the day, let's be real. So competition is important because it keeps you moving forward.
Yeah.
So like
it is true. Actually, that's true.
Yeah. Like
you said that to me in the DM the other day. Actually, we were talking about something. I forget what you said, but you were like, yo, I was like, we're two totally different businesses, mm-hmm. even though we're training places or something like that. And you said, bro, like, it's like you're doing certain things different or better than me, you said, or something. You were like, I'm hungry to push, to compete. Like we're like compete in a good way, almost like a friendly way, like to strive to be better because of it.
Definitely.
And that's all it should be though too.
I know, but people,
I know.
I'm telling you, I could just, it's the vibe. Like, I'm not saying it personally, but you can tell, like, I've had conversations with people like, oh, don't go to that restaurant. That mm-hmm. restaurant sucks. And, mm-hmm. like, I respect the confidence of thinking their product is the best because you do have to think your product is one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, I think my product for where it's at right now is phenomenal for where it is now.
Gotcha.
Can it be better? Are there loopholes? There's always loopholes.
Room, yeah.
Always room for improvement. And, you know, even your product, like, dude, it's great. And it's funny, even when your product came out, like, yeah, I've been following you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize, like, I was like, how do you fit so many people in that space?
Yeah, the small studio.
And I remember telling you, and I'm like,
you said that, yeah.
And then you explained it well. You said, dude, if you know how to work a room and maneuver the room,
mm-hmm.
it works.
Program for the room, yeah.
And what's great is I've had the ability to train there. You know, the programming was okay, but I trained there, you know, and we did great. So
I have to learn how to throw a baseball.
I have to learn how to throw a baseball. I know, I get it. Listen, I'm trying to hit 75. That's all I'm trying to do here. But so yeah, I mean, I've trained in that gym with other people, and there's no hiccup in it.
Yeah,
there's no hiccup in it.
It flows well.
It flows well because. Yeah. You know, I don't want to give you credit, but there's a little credit I got to give to you, and even Tyler, like, you know, and everything. And it's hard to flow in a space that, from the outside, sometimes it could look like it's small, but when you're in it, mm-hmm. dude, it flowed great.
Mm-hmm.
Every lift we've gotten there is mint,
solid. Yeah,
it's
it works
mint.
Well. We had that one day where there was a couple clients being
and
trained,
it still worked, but it still worked. Yeah. We still got our work in. We were happy. I was good.
But I think it's realizing who you are and what your product is and what your capabilities are.
Yeah.
And it only makes you better, right? Like I remember, I don't know if it was Bill back in the day. It might have been. But the internship-wise was like, you should be able to train with like a band and a kettlebell.
It was Bill.
Probably Bill.
Bill
right?
said the same thing. He said, if you can't train in that chair where you are right now, if you can't train in that little section with a kettlebell, a band,
you're a shit trainer.
You are not a trainer. Yeah. Not even a shit trainer.
Yeah.
He goes, you shouldn't be training.
Yep.
And it's true because, and he goes 1 hour. The final test is kettlebell, band in that space, mm-hmm, 1 hour. Mm-hmm. If you can't entertain someone for 1 hour, you are not a 100%. Trainer. You're not. Because anyone, and this isn't even a dig, but it kind of is a dig, because what gets me heated is like anyone could put you on a machine. Yeah. Anyone dude. My mother that doesn't know lick from training, like mm-hmm. nothing about training. She could say, go sit on a machine and give me 10. Where's the value there?
Yeah, nothing.
There's nothing there.
Nothing.
I would tell the person you're better off buying a total body, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Put it in your basement. Just hit a couple sets of that, and I
Yeah.
guarantee you'll
When you
save money
see-
and you
yeah.
get it. Because it gets me annoyed. Like everyone
Yeah.
thinks it's like, first of all, people think they're worth $1,000 a minute. Okay, why?
Just by their ego and their brand, not by the product potentially.
Just because
right?
you
And
make a
that's the
plate
problem.
and just because you make a space look nice
Yeah.
doesn't mean the training's nice.
Yep.
And I'm saying aesthetics do matter. My wife's an interior designer, phenomenal job. You know, Zano
So-
Interiors, I got to shout her out. She's unbelievable.
Shout her out. Let's go.
Shout her out, of
Yeah.
course, all day. You know, we support each other. She realizes that things need to look beautiful.
Yeah.
She told me, even when we first started dating, she goes, I am a master at making things beautiful. And that's important because you want people to be in a space where, yeah, they do feel like they're not on vacation, but they're in a space where it's
Yeah.
clean, it's good looking, and they just feel luxury because training is a luxury. So, yeah, I mean, going back to, you can make the place as beautiful as you want. If the actual product and movement
100%.
isn't efficient enough for that client, they're not going to stay. They're not.
Yeah. You also do a great job at knowing your space, too. Just like you said with my space, like I know what our group model is. I know what our personal training has to look like and the flow of it. Like, you know what your model is, right? Like, you know what your coaches need to do. You know where they work, how they work, the space. It's there. That's your model.
That's
right?
it.
Like, it's also just like how we can help each other. Like, we're not, people might sit here and you try to learn from me and I try to learn from you, and then our model starts slightly changing because we think we have to fucking do that or do something else or reach our hand further to get more. It's like, no. Like, you got to be confident in your model and what you are and what your product is and how you're running it. Is it a kettlebell in a band? Is it a limited space? We have 3 racks, 3 benches. That's our limiting factor in any circuit, in any workout. Can't use certain things at the same time because of it. You just know it. You have to know it, right? And I think also in the industry, people go in blindly. They go in blindly because they're overcome by passion for working out.
And they're also looking at social media. Like, people are
Yep.
like, this guy has a room. I could do
I
this.
could do this.
Buy a couple
Yeah.
nice things. There you go.
And we are non-ab guys living.
There you go. Let's talk about
living
that.
in an instant gratified influencer ab 6-pack ab world.
Yeah.
Right. Where do you think your training fits in there? How does that for you? What was it like navigating through that? Because I know that I banter with some of my clients. They're like, a couple guys will train at the same
Your
time.
clients
and
are
they're
talking
like,
shit
"How
to
do
you.
feel that
They're
you're training
talking
a little
shit to you.
chubby?" Or
I get that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But just funny way, right?
I love
'Cause
it.
I'm
See,
like,
same
shut
with
up, you
me.
fat
My
fuck,
train-
right? Same thing. But it's positive banter. It's funny, right? But in a world where like a kid or someone who's ignorant to the actual scope of training might see like, I got to train with that guy. He's got a 6-pack. It's like, no, dude, I also don't want to train with the guy that's thrown 100 miles an hour his whole life. I want to train with, you said in your podcast, like the type B, the underdog, right? I want to train with the person that had to work to get there where they need to be. That went from 84 to 90 and never made it anywhere.
Longevity.
Yes.
Plain and simple. I really do think, like,
You think that's the biggest factor going back to
longevity.
the appeal? Longevity.
Because those abs, dude, they're not going to last. And if they do when you're 85, 80, I mean, there's some unicorns out there where I've seen,
sure.
The 70-year-old with better abs than I'll ever have.
Yeah.
I
genetics
think
plays a huge role in certain capacities.
definitely,
100%.
definitely. But I also think that
I still have baby fat on me too. So like,
me too, dude. I mean, I got a little something, but I'm not shy about it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'll show people when I'm like 220, 225. Like, I'll show how far I've came, and even let's go back to like weight fluctuates so much. Keeping a 6-pack
hard
is so hard.
Yeah, if you're not,
like, you have to peak
if you haven't just always had one and it's not just there, it is difficult.
There's phases, right? Let's talk about phase.
For sure.
Let's say you hit a 6-pack. Okay, great. Let's say you keep the 6-pack for 3 weeks to 2 months, realistically. Let's say that. Okay.
If you want to live like a human again, yeah.
Yeah, because if you want a 6-pack, you're not living like a human. Yep. You have to not eat out. There's no excess oils. There's not like, dude, you're on your diet. You're doing 45 minutes to an hour worth of cardio. Yep. You are not really socializing as much because you don't want the temptation. Like, you don't want the drink. You don't want to eat out. Like, you could be eating at a healthy restaurant. It ain't healthy. I hate to say it, but like they're putting oil in there because
100%.
they want you to come back.
I feel like if I get only like steak and like a mashed potato, period,
Still,
I'm like burping up the oils. I'm like, you could tell.
You could tell, and especially the cleaner you are and the longer you are, you tell right away. Within 5 minutes, you're like, wow.
Tastes different.
This tastes way different. And healthy food tastes great. When you cook it at home, not only does it, I don't know if it saves you money. I think it does. I think it saves you money, but then you got to put in work. You got to cook. Then you got to wash the dishes.
Time is money. Money is time. Yeah.
That's it. That's it. And like, I think people have to realize, right? Am I chasing the abs? No. I want to be functional. I want to be able to get in and out of my car without pulling a hip, without like, like I'm serious. Like, I want to build enough high quality, dense muscle
resilience
where if I take a fall when I'm 90, I may be bruised, but I'm okay. Also with the clients that I train, like, they don't want a six pack. Yeah. I ask people all the time.
Different meaning to it.
Yeah. Even like in the evaluation or like the consultation, like, hey, why do you want to train? That's why I asked them, like, what's in it? Like, why? Why? Just simple. They say, well, listen, like some people say, hey, I just recovered from cancer. Hey, like I have more time now and I need to fill my cup now because I've been filling everyone else's cup for 30 years. My kids are older. I want to feel strong, so when I'm older, they say after you turn 30 years old, you lose muscle density. Like, you hear all this, and it's important. Everyone has their why. So I don't really hear abs.
No.
What's crazy is I don't hear abs. I hear I want to feel strong, I want to feel good, and I want to move well for a long time.
Yeah.
Most of my clients are 60 and over.
Yeah. You have to know your client, your clientele, and know what you're training for. And I think I get the same thing too. I don't really hear abs. I might hear like, I got to lose this, or I got to look better for this, right? The reality of them getting there, between their business, lifestyle, their need to go out, the way that they live and drink and eat and whatnot, is like, there's certain things that can be met, right? And they can cut down or they can change things. But I think that it's the reality. You got to be real. You got to be real, right? We're not training 22 to 30-year-olds that are just single, looking to run it and live the life that they want to live and look like the movie star bod. Like, we're not training any of those people.
And when you're younger too, it's a lot easier.
Yeah,
it really is, because you break down food faster. You can go out, train, and you're like, wait, my lift was better. Like when you we're 30 years old. Mm-hmm. The difference
31
between
now, yeah.
I know, freaking guy, you're getting up there.
When's your birthday?
You don't know when my birthday is?
No,
August 8th.
August 8th. Also, I just want to say, right, we're out here talking about a non-ab guy world over here that we are the non-ab guys in the ab guy world.
Yeah, we're the non-ab guys.
We went to go throw a couple weeks ago on my birthday, and this guy's like, I got to get you something.
You believe that?
Brings Duck Island to me. He brings me chocolate fudge.
You sound like it's a bad thing.
Chocolate chip. That was phenomenal. What was it? Oh, a cinnamon roll and a chocolate.
Cinnamon roll and a flourless chocolate cake.
I ate that cinnamon roll
on the way home.
No. I gave it a bite in the dugout, and then
That's
I ate
fair.
the rest when I got home.
That's fair.
Before I went to my birthday dinner and had a bunch of other shit. That's just the reality of it. If you want to live a balanced life, and that's it. I enjoy it.
It was great. I was jealous.
It was phenomenal. Thank you.
I was jealous.
You could have taken a bite.
No, I can't. I'm on prep. We're on camera. I'm on prep.
Right.
I can't. We're on prep.
What are you prepping for?
I'm prepping for life. I'm prepping for life, man. I got, like going back to prep, when I got married last August, I was the heaviest I ever was.
Wow.
Oh,
that
crazy
was when you
is
got
that?
married.
I got married last August.
Wow.
Heaviest I ever was. I was 286.
That's crazy.
I hit 286.
And he's only 5'2".
This is where the real TJ comes out. See, right on the pod. I knew it. He can't even hold it. He can't help it. This guy can't help it.
Boom.
So
the nail on the head.
Got him.
Sorry. What are you, 6'3"?
You want the real numbers? With shoes, I think I'm 6'3". I think with shoes, I'm 6'4".
With shoes.
But what's funny is I told this story today. I have to tell the story. I'm coming out clean. My license says 6'3". So I'm
Oh.
I'm dating the wife. We're in the living room, and she goes, her dad goes, "How tall are you?" I'm like, I mean, Doc says I'm 6'3" for years now. I said straight up. I said, Doc says I'm tall, man. I'm 6'3". He goes, all right, well, come over here. So they have a wall where we measure me, right?
Oh my God,
Dude, I felt like my soul got ripped out of my
6'1"?
body. 6'1" and 3/4 with
That's
shoes 6'3".
That's over an inch, bro.
Dude, with shoes 6'3". Let's be real. Who's seeing me?
All right, we'll take
Who's
it.
seeing me bareless?
Take
Bareless.
it.
Who's seeing me
Shoeless?
barefoot?
Barefoot. Who's seen me naked?
Only the wife. Only the wife.
Way too many people.
Only
by
the
way.
wife. Only the
Yeah,
wife.
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a tough day in my life. I
That's
thought I was
funny.
6'3"
That's
for
really
like
funny.
18
That's
years,
hilarious,
whatever
bro.
it was. And then yep. So
I
Doc lied, man.
I fractured my fibula last August, and when I went to urgent care that day, it's funny, I haven't even thought about it since. They were like, "How tall are you?" on the medical sheet, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, "I'm like 5'10". And they wrote it down, and they put the thing on. They were like, "You're like 5'8" and like fucking 8/12 or whatever."
How crazy
right?
is that?
And I was like, or that would be 3/4. Idiot. Do the math.
There you
Whatever
go.
it was, but it was like 5'9" kind of, and I was like, no way. And I was like, all right, whatever. It was just like funny. I was like, what?
I know. So
yeah,
I'm like,
funny.
like my license says 6'3", but see,
So you're 6'3".
I'm 6'3". Just tell people 6'3". 6'3". Don't
Just
worry
leave
about
it at that.
Just don't worry about it.
Um,
But
that's hilarious.
yeah, man.
But yeah, dude, no, I think like in general, life is whatever you want it to be, I think. Right? Going back to just like
Jesus, you
the
sound like me
body,
right now.
What?
You know how I get. I get a little like motivational.
Bro,
all
this
this
is
stuff.
well, this is how I live.
like-
I feel like this goes through my mind. Like a lot of these things of just like
You
this
post
is
some
what
little
feeds
crazy
us. This is
things.
what
I see
feeds
you.
us.
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit,
A little bit.
a little bit. You're not up at 4:45 in the morning. You're a loser.
I'm up at 4:48. You got me beat by 3
right, bro.
minutes.
I texted you and you didn't answer, so I know that you weren't up.
I called you the other day and you literally like ended the call.
Bro, I hung it up because I was awake. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I know. But I feel like going back on just like a real note, I've definitely said this before in a lot of different ways, whether it's on content or in general, like the world is misled. People are misled by what the reality of life actually is and how to get there versus what's like shown. You know what I'm saying? Like it's totally different, totally mismatched, right? Like people want to show the money, they want to show the restaurants they go out to, they want to show that with the six-pack they have in the gym the next day, with the perfectly curated, edited post, which guys and girls are going crazy doing all that shit all day long to showcase whatever top 0.001% of their life they want to showcase for whatever day it is out of the
And
year.
no one cares.
And no
by the
one
way.
cares.
No
bro.
one cares.
No one cares. But it's more so for I feel like real people like us. It's like, wow. The only reason it frustrates me is because it's misleading to those that are watching it that don't understand it, you know, and it's misleading to what the reality of it is to get there. Right. There was a good clip on these guys, Earn Your Leisure, that I follow for a lot of business, financial, entrepreneurship. And the clip was, in short, I don't know it verbatim, but he was basically like, social media has actually given a lot of people the false persona that they're entrepreneurs.
I
Right?
love that. Yeah.
It's given them that false persona. It's easy to think that you just started a business and started an Instagram for the business and started
anyone
a thing,
can
or
pay
tried to-
$300, start an
Yeah.
LLC. Anyone could just make up an Instagram page.
Yeah.
But like,
What is it?
I mean,
Right? What are you
yeah,
doing?
like-
The same thing, right? And it translates to life in the sense of anyone can just try to become a fitness influencer, try to post their body up if they have a body, try to make any type of whatever, build a following off of that without really putting in the sweat equity, without really putting in the work or the years of studying, the years of building, the years of being on the ground, the thousands of hours of working with clients that are 52 years old and backaches because they mowed their lawn this weekend or played with their kids, 62 years old and just had a hip replacement, and right, like
it's not even
even
that.
34 years old and just freaking
If I
ran
looked
into
at your
whatever.
saves
Yeah.
things, right? Do you have training?
What?
If I looked at like your saves things on Instagram and all that stuff,
a
you
lot
probably
of-
have
it's a
food
lot
on
of
it. I
food.
know.
It's
There's
a
a lot
lot
of
of
food. I can
food
see it
and-
through your eyes right there. But besides the food, there's training, there's motivational
Yeah,
talk.
100%.
it's that self-talk all day, every day. And it really, really is true. Like, you have to feed yourself all day, every day.
Yeah.
Because I don't even like to say it's a cruel world. It's a beautiful world. There's a lot of good things. There's a lot of positive things that you can come out of it. But at the same time, like, life's hard. My mom said that to me when I was like 9 or 10 years old. She looked at me. I remember we were in the kitchen, and she just goes, "Carlos, just so you know, life is hard." And like, I'm like, okay. I kind of took it like, all right, life is hard. And, you know, there are some parents sometimes that might shelter that and be like, hey, life is great. Don't worry about anything, Timmy. You're good, blah, blah, blah.
It's like you could be a president if you wanted to, right, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like, let's be real, because you're doing a disservice for them eventually. We see it all the time, baseball. Little Timmy, I like using Timmy. I don't know why. But little Timmy is an incredible athlete from the age of Little Caesar. Yeah.
Little
Caesars.
Pizza, bro. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Lo siento, papi.
Yeah. There it is. So
little Timmy.
Little Timmy is a great athlete from the age of 5 to 15.
Yep.
Phenomenal. Like, people think he's going to be the next Aaron Judge. Then people catch up. What are you going to do when people catch up? You didn't do the work. You were relying on straight talent for years, right? Yep. All right, you were on the A team. Maybe did you deserve to be on the A team? Maybe not. Maybe your dad was the coach.
True.
Maybe your dad gave a little money. Maybe this.
And
maybe your mom.
You were
maybe
being put at shortstop and hitting 3 in the lineup when you literally
100%.
couldn't do it.
But maybe internally you thought you deserved it.
Yeah.
But from the outside, everyone knew you didn't.
Yep.
And that's not even a dig. It's just like, let's be real. So now I just think, are you doing a disservice for that kid? Mm-hmm. Because maybe if he slams his helmet or throws the bat or does something bad, fucking sit him. Sit him for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Don't even let him practice. Mm-hmm. You have to give people the itch. You can't just give people everything they want at their fingertips. Because why? Yeah. They know it's there. Like, you know, we talked about it. Like, I got cut twice from college for no reason. I made the team.
Yeah.
I made the team.
Yeah.
I got cut for no reason. I got cut from high school because I could even say this. I got cut from high school baseball at Syosset High School for political reasons. I won't even say the name, but we all fucking know it. Yeah. Like, that's true shit. Yeah. You know, so like, how do I face 5 batters, strike out 4, have the other guy pop up, and the guy goes, "I love your stuff," but you can't throw a strike. Did we watch the same fucking game? You know, so like, great, no problem. Right after that,
you got hit with it.
Yeah, I got hit with
Ready
it
to
hard.
Learn. I'm learning.
Dude, my
now.
friends didn't believe me when that happened. My friend looks at me and goes, "Yo, Los, we'll see you Monday." I'm like, "You won't." Like, I just got cut. Yeah. Like, my face is like this, like frozen.
Yep.
So, and even that standpoint, like, I went back to him and I was like, "Coach, I'm so sorry. I'm getting 3 college looks, 2 D2s and a D3. And you're telling me I can't make a high school team?"
Crazy.
Stumbling. Crazy. Literally stumbling. You know why? Because he knew he did the wrong thing. Dude, I'm 16 years old at the time. I had, excuse my language, let's say guts. I had the guts to walk up to him and ask this grown man, how is this realistic? How do I strike out 4 out of 5 and you're telling me my stuff is good? Something's fishy. But how did I take it? That could have been the last time I ever played baseball. Or what I did was my brother helped me out. He goes, "Dude, let's get you in even better shape." You know, I shedded some more baby fat. Time to work. I wrestled that year. I lost like even 30 more pounds. I got in good shape. And I took the better road. I said, "Hey, let's get better." Next year, I was one of the best pitchers on the team. You know, I also, even that, he said it in a meeting. He goes, you know, be like Solorzano. He really shoved it in my face.
It's interesting. It shapes you.
Yeah, it shapes me.
And, same way,
but
man.
Same shit happened in college, but who cares? Because it brought me to this now. Like honestly, it's funny. Like, when I train with my friends, like at the gym and stuff, like, sometimes, like, we get intense and I'm just like, yo, this is my fucking gym. Like, I don't give a fuck how strong you are. This is my fucking gym. Like, and I get more reps than them, or I do whatever. And, like, it's friendly competition.
Yep.
Because the beauty of it is someone can take this away from me tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I know I can get it back.
Yeah.
Because I did the work and I
You've built
love it. I
You
built
know
it.
how to do it. You've built it.
Yeah,
You've
and
straight up
with
built
help.
it.
Don't get me wrong. I built it, but also
No, I'm saying you built. I'm not even saying it. I'm saying you've built.
the mindset of it.
You've built
Yeah.
the internals. You've
Yeah.
connected the internals. You built the internals. You've gone through a lot of stuff, and you're going to continue to go through a lot of stuff, right? I think that's literally what it's all about. It's like literally cliche to say, but it's the process of getting to wherever you're trying to go.
The journey's the best part. It really the result.
Through it.
The result. It's funny as like I keep getting older and then I'm in this more and more and more. The result's great. I'm happy. I'm good. But like,
But the results don't ever exist because you keep striving for more.
that's what it is. Like the
And
more
keep
you
changing,
have,
and then you get
want
hit in the face with something, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, that's not what it was. I got to change this and work harder for this now, or do this differently."
Yeah. And
Period.
it's crazy to think
Yeah.
about that. And like we talked about it, like you get to a point where this is your dream.
Mm-hmm.
You have it all, blah, blah, blah. You got to fulfill that now. You have to make sure everyone's happy. And in personal training, in your business, let's say you walk in, TJ has a bad day. Fuck you.
No room for that. Yeah.
Dude, you can't say fuck you to someone. They go, no problem. This is the last session I'll ever have with you, and I want my money back. What are you going to say? Who
You're
cares?
right.
Like, you have privacy.
You're right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, and here's another. Go to Train to Win down the block. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go to a better
Go to
person.
my. but it's just like, yeah, like we have bad days, but we don't take it out on people because that's not what they're there for.
You know what it is too, though.
We're people. Don't get me wrong. Like.
Yeah.
We basically are therapists.
100%.
We are. Like, there's things in your life where, like,
Yeah.
how do you not talk about certain things with your clients? It's hard.
Yeah.
Because they're expressing
You
their
have
heart
to.
to you. What are you not going to express yours sometimes?
Yeah.
I'm not saying
You have to
harp
show
on it.
it's relatability. It's
Yes.
human connection and relatability,
Yep.
right? And I think that's going to falter once the more people try to push towards all the AI play and all the different stuff. But I think that I had a point that was right on my tongue.
I know.
Right
I always do
before.
that.
You screwed me.
I
Screwed me
screwed
up
you.
right here. You didn't want me to have the moment.
Just end the pod.
No.
Yeah.
Order some pizza.
There you go.
That's where I was going to go. It's the internals, right? You say that you need to be a therapist. We need to be therapists for people to connect, to relate, to listen to those people. But we had to do it a little bit ourselves internally because we can't walk into a session upset. We can't take a fight from home and bring it into the gym and express it because this is their time, not our time. And I think that you realize a lot of adults going through life, a lot of adults are actually children. Like I said before, they're products of that inner child because they haven't carried the weights through life enough to change them and to get strong enough to carry those weights and to reflect on them and be able to push through and put themselves in the kind of that utmost form that they need to be every day. Right? I feel like we as practitioners and entrepreneurs in general get slapped in the face with things and challenge and self-challenge and push, but like it's such a unique thing to constantly put shit on yourself and challenge yourself and have to show up working through that yourself, show up for the person or another person in that day and be the bigger person for that person because that's also your business. That's also
you
the
make
support
their
system.
day, bro. You make their week. Like,
Yeah.
think about it. Like, let's say
It's made me a better person doing that too. It's made me
Yeah.
a more patient person, a better self-check all the time, right? Like
it's humble. It's honestly humbled me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
like,
humbled me too,
like
bro.
I've had a life. Certain times in my life where like we talk about the pictures and stuff, and like I've had a beautiful, really cool experiences where like maybe only the top 1% has had.
Yeah.
And yeah, maybe I did put it on Instagram doing this, but like as you get older, I don't really want to do that. I just want to experience
feel
it.
it
And even my
instead of
wife,
show it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like you feel it. My wife says, "Hey, let's just sit here and not even,
Yeah.
like we don't even I don't even take a picture at a lot of things." And like it's weird because I'm a business owner, so I really have to like get out there and just show pictures and do that. But like, do I really have to?
Yeah.
Like, not all the time. Not really. It's kind of on my time now.
I thought about like if I didn't own the business and have to cater to that and own who I am as a brand and constantly put stuff out because I was trying to build it, and I'm always trying to build it, I would probably just get rid of social media.
Probably.
I would go back to that, and I would probably get rid of it or use it in a minimalistic way, you know?
I have a great question for you. So, do you think you're an old soul or a new soul? Do you think like you like that old school stuff?
Way
or
old,
do you,
I think.
I think I'm old
Very
too.
old, very
I think
old.
I like
Yeah.
older people because they teach you things that you can't learn from reading or doing anything. It's their experiences that they teach you.
Yeah.
You know, like I love training. You know, I'm sure a lot of trainers out there want to train the young athlete, the young college student, blah, 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 like all this stuff. But like, I love my clients. Like,
Yeah.
they have experience. We call them experienced clients, not older. They're experienced because
Yep.
they come in and you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And now what's great is when you have a couple sessions in a row, you just learn like, I don't know, 5, 10, whatever new things that you can
100%.
either take or leave.
Yep.
And that makes you better because life is about basically filtering hundreds of thousands of different thoughts and making it your own.
Yep.
That's how I usually kind of navigate life.
I like that. I think going with the old soul part, it's realizing the iterations of lives that you've lived in this life. Not in like the woo-woo spiritual way, but in like the you go through all these growth patterns, right? If I talked to TJ 4 years ago, even 2 years ago, if I talked to him 10 years ago, 20 years ago, those are all different people.
Yeah.
I think the older that you can constantly make yourself, and the sooner you can make yourself old in life, the better outlook you'll have on life 100%. And you can start to actually intake and learn things from everybody. And you realize you can learn something from everybody. And I think you have an easier time connecting with every walk of life and every person to be able to put yourself in that mindset in a better place so that they're in a better place from talking to you as well. I think that's almost what that is, you know?
Yeah.
That's almost like you're re-engineering it in a way. It sounds kind of weird to say it. I've never said it like that, but it's interesting.
There you go.
It's like constant growth and regrowth for yourself, you know?
Yeah, and you always have to reassess yourself.
Yep.
It's like, hey, how did I do today? How did I do this week? How did I do this month? That's what training is. It's like, you know, just assess and just constantly try to get better.
Yeah.
And what's cool is I heard a saying. Do you know the guy that walks around and interviews millionaires, like
You
the
talking
young
about
kid, like
School of Hard Knocks kid?
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
I listen to a lot of things because, I mean, if they did it, they're people just like us. Like, not even that money's everything, but I forgot his name.
Donnell,
But he has great questions, and like we're blessed enough that these billionaires and millionaires that want to be hidden are telling us gold info. So the best one I've heard, this guy's in the car, and he goes, you know, what's one thing that you could take away that for our audience that, like, you know, change your life or a saying? He goes, be small enough, long enough, you'll be big enough soon enough. I love that.
I've heard that one.
I love that
seen that
one.
video. That's
Dude,
a great clip.
It's a great. You've seen
Great
that, right?
clip.
In the car,
Yeah.
I don't know if he has glasses on, whatever. But that to me resonates so much because it's funny. Like when I was younger, I wanted to be a millionaire. More money, more problems.
Yeah, it's not
right.
the
Like
it's not the millionaire. It's the appearance, the appeal, but the confidence that you were grasping at.
And also think about you. You're only one person. You want time for your family, your wife. Like, you know, you're married too. Congratulations, you got married soon.
Thank you.
I mean, my invitation got lost in a. No, I'm kidding. We didn't even know each other, but
We actually didn't even meet.
We didn't even meet yet. We didn't even meet yet. We met the week after.
Yeah.
We met 4 or 5 days after you got married.
Yeah, we hung out after. We started like getting to really know each other. We met once or twice a couple of years ago, but
yeah. But yeah, it's crazy because like what really matters honestly is like giving time to people that love you, because like at the end of the day, like the money's great, but like people don't realize like, I want to be the millionaire. I want this. I want to crank.
Yeah.
But the more you crank, the more time it takes away from.
I was just gonna say
from your family,
takes
from
freedom
you,
away.
Dude. It takes a lot.
Yeah, power is freedom, not money in that sense. Money can equal freedom.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I think I've taken that scope. When I started training some high-end people, just in homes, regular stuff back in the day, I was like, wow, like I'm trying to show up and be the best I can be every day. It seems to be working. It seems to be good. Let me just keep doing it. And then I was like, this is sick. I'm in a person's house that's welcoming me to their home 3, 4, 5 days a week. I'm getting paid to go there. And I'm also getting paid to almost listen to them preach, ask them questions, learn from them. And they have millions, whatever dollars, and multiple clients I've trained over the years. And I'm like, this is sick. And realizing
it's the best job. I love it. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah, dude. Personal training, I'd say, is unique in that standpoint of you start to create a mutualistic level ground with people that you might not reach based off of neighborhoods you grew up in, status status plays that you are in society based off of where they are versus where you are, right? It's a very unique job, and I think that's opened my eyes to whoa, people are this way. There are people that have achieved these things, and they're good people, and they
need personal training. People are crying for us. People are begging us, dude, I need to train.
Carlos, please.
I'm like, DJ, please, I beg you. TJ goes, dude, I got 60 sessions just today. I'm so sorry.
I'm hanging out with Louis.
No, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with Louis. I'm playing with his ears on camera. I'm doing some crazy stuff. God, you don't even want to know. You don't want to know. But I'll see you tomorrow at 8.
That's my dog.
Got you. Let's make that straight. I'm playing with Charlotte. That's my dog.
That sounds weird.
She's insane. On the pod, really? Unbelievable.
On the pod.
Unbelievable.
I'm playing with Louis. It sounds like I'm playing with an old Italian man. What do you want me to say? With floppy ears and shit.
Charlotte's my pit bull. Let's be real now.
Louis is my English Cocker Spaniel.
We gotta get together.
We gotta get
Girl or boy?
Together. You said boy.
I don't know, Louis. I don't know what you do. You're weird like
Louis,
that.
I've seen some girl dogs named Louis. I don't know what that's about, but
that's a weird name first. Yeah,
weird.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
But yeah, play date.
So, see, I lost my train of thought. See what happens?
Free time. We were talking about freedom. Playing with the dog. I don't know. You were giving me shit for playing with my dog and
You're
me
playing with
hanging up your
ears.
calls because I'm not whatever.
That's what it is. That's what it is. No, so basically, going back to the clients and all that stuff. Dude, these clients are begging for our time. They really are, and it's a great thing. They're begging in a way where they need us.
We're lucky. We're fortunate.
We're very lucky, and it's tough because we're in an industry where we're in a part-time industry. A lot of trainers think this is part-time. Dude, this is a full-time gig. This is a 24/7 thing.
More than a full-time gig.
Yeah, it's a lot.
If you really want to be
if you really love it and you really want to, I guess, crank
Mm-hmm.
or do whatever, if you want to be a high achiever, you really got to not only just love it, you got to produce, you have to be there. You can't go on vacations every other week. This is a weekly business. I schedule my vacations and I'm going away in 3 weeks.
Awesome.
But I can't wait. And the clients can't wait for me.
You've earned it.
Yeah, I feel like I earned it. I really do.
Too, yeah.
And they're happy for me. They're not like, what am I? Actually, a couple clients are like, what am I going to do? I'm like, well, actually, I have a new trainer that I hired. And,
dope.
I'll give you the opportunity to train with him. And I think you're going to love him.
Yeah.
I trust them, and I think you're going to love him. And I'm excited for that. And it's exciting for me that I'm going to be in Portugal and Italy. Meanwhile, sessions are still cranking, and it's...
You're hanging out.
I'm hanging out, and
That's
I
a
also...
beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing. It might, me, the wife, other family members, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I think more trainers, before you get into this industry, you can make a living out of it if you really love it. You could really do well, and the quality of life is incredible. So let's hit the pros right now, right? You're gaining great experience from your clients. You're training people, making them better. And I've had clients, I'm sure you've had clients cry to you of you changed their life. You literally changed their life. That's an amazing thing to grasp. You change their lives. They value you. They're on time. People come early. They stay late. They're invested. Your dream is training, right? This is all we think about. But when you can have another client dive in, maybe not to the level that we dive in.
Or a trainer, you're saying.
a trainer, client, I'm sorry, cleaner. I'm just talking crazy now. But when you can have another trainer, another client dive into like your dream, and not that they don't have to be close to how much you love it, but it's incredible to see like people training's everything to me. Like it really is. Like, yes, I love my family, I love my wife, I love everything, but like training feeds my soul. Like just competition of training, constantly getting better is incredible. So this is where I was going with my training, right? With trainers. Trainers really have to understand that it is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Even if you're part-time, consider it full-time. You make someone's week. This is a week-to-week basis. You're not going away every weekend. You're not doing that. No. Like if you really love it, you're in the game. You're absolutely in the game. And I just have to hit that hard again because it's, like we spoke about, I need more trainers. Right? But I'm willing to work another 30 hours a week if I have to, if I want to get people that really care, because it's not worth it. People. It's not worth it for me if I have someone that doesn't care and gives me like half-ass work. Like I'll do it myself because I know I'll give myself 100%.
We don't want anyone just to walk in our doors too. And I'll say, to kind of almost bring the podcast to a little bit of a close, like grateful to have the coaches I have, and I've found the people I've found and connect, whether it's through connections, that I've made that have come full circle back around and they're working with me, or like OC that walked in the door. I'm grateful because like we got these people that are really trying to live the best they can live and be a full product for themselves and for those around them, for the clients and for the business, and like it is true. We live and breathe this. We live and breathe this, and it's an honor to have someone that can take on clients, can help run the business,
and you don't stress about it.
Are you stressed about OC? Stressful, and it's no.
Are you stressed about all your trainers? No. That's phenomenal. That's worth gold.
These things are quality. These are quality people. These are people that are putting in the work, in many different things on their own in their life, and it's like the value systems are there. And there's a huge drop off because training is taken as a part-time job. But the real training is not a full-time job, even in the sense I would say of the hours you work. It doesn't have to be, because you can be a part-time trainer, but you can be a full-time value system of training, of exhibiting that, of outputting that.
I love that.
Of living that, right? Full-time lifestyle. You're like not going out and doing dick shit on the weekends and doing dumb crap and not practicing what you preach, right? That's really the epitome of like the people that we have and want more of under us and with us, because that's the true, I think, like that truly exhibits what realm of the industry we're in.
Yeah, like even you nailed it. Like I'm also grateful for the trainers that aren't with me now. Like they're doing their own thing because I wouldn't be here without them. But I'm also really excited for the trainer that stayed with me. Like my trainer, Chris, he was there from the beginning. And, I want to get him more busy. And he's gotten busier and he loves it. We'll talk in the morning at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. when he gets there before a client. And we just talk training.
Yeah.
We talk some life too. But we talk, he loves it. He's been doing it for 25 years.
Beautiful thing, yeah.
It's a great thing to see that it's not just us. It's other people really do love training. And I think it's, AI this, AI that. AI is not taking this.
You're
man.
A constant product of the human connection that you constantly put out.
Yep.
Constant human energy connection.
Yeah.
Energy, like you said.
And that's it. I got to thank you for having me on the pod. And also just letting me work out in your space. And you're gonna come work out at my space. I'm gonna come work out at your space
because
this guy, listen, he has he uses tidal waves and all this all these water bags and blah blah blah. But I told him, I'm like, listen, I got it too. So, we're gonna work out in my space, and we're only 8 minutes away.
We've worked out. Maybe we'll sit down and actually have a meal.
Wow!
I'll put my eating ability to the test.
Actually, no, you got me the pod. I got you.
I'll cover it.
No, I got.
On me. You can't pick certain restaurants.
You're sick. Can we go to Pasta Joint?
We can go to Pasta Joint.
I haven't
Phenomenal
tried it.
deals, bro.
Is it?
Bro, it's like me and Victoria went there, got 2 apps, 2 sides, 2 pasta dishes.
We do
and I had a glass
hibachi.
of
We do
wine, and
hibachi
it
and
was-
give you
bro, it was
sake.
like $68 there for a whole dinner.
But I want to
We could
see.
do that.
I want to see you to. I want you to feel it with sake.
When you feel it with sake. Bro, I will never have more than a drink. I don't drink. I told you that. I'm just kidding.
He's a fucking no. Okay.
Appreciate you for coming on, man. That was
Good
dope.
stuff, man. I appreciate you. I gotta pee so bad.
Me too.
Hold on. We'll talk.